Welcome to the TheSourxe V Overview video. In this video, I will be showing you some of the new feature sets within the TheSourxe V and telling you a little bit about how the technology works. So a little bit of theory first. In traditional manifestation, the way it's been forever, it's just been regurgitated many times over in people's delivery of it, whether it's in an internet presentation, another form of technology, a DVD or a class or a seminar. Traditional manifestation, once you bubble away, everything is very, very simple in theory, but hard in practical application. And that is by which you release the manifestation from your head and the universe comes by and picks it up and delivers your reality that you desire. In the time by which you release it from your head and it's actually brought into fruition, if you have any doubt or worry or other low vibe thoughts, the thought form is instantly destroyed and you have to start over. That is traditional manifestation. The Source line, and especially the TheSourxe V, have taken that traditional manifestation and reworked it into a modern day context using state-of-the-art technology. Now with that said, what you're looking at is the starting array on the TheSourxe V. You'll notice the 9 symbols of creation come up and support the program. You can simply drag it around the screen. You can hold the control key down and move the main window off if you have more than one monitor, or you can bring it back. Okay, again, that's holding the control key down. Now, the TheSourxe V is 5th generation technology. It is sporting the Aquaware 5 engine. This is by far the most potent piece of software I have ever created for manifestation. Okay, we're going to teach you and I'm going to show you through some training videos how to consciously direct your manifestation into the target water, thereby bringing around your reality that you want to create. So the TheSourxe V, when it comes up, it starts off with the resource menu. In here we have the frequently asked questions. It moves on to a beautiful instruction manual. We have a forum community around all the software products and the physical products that you can go to and ask questions and interact with other users. We have a button that takes you directly to the testimonials. And of course we have training videos. And over here is something, one of my favorite features. It gives you the ability to completely change the look and the feel of the software. Some of these are pretty hard to look at. Others are actually quite beautiful. This again is in all the software, and you can change it and move it around how you see fit. Okay, with that said, that's pretty much it for the resource menu. It's the first menu you see when you come up. Up here in the top left we have a drop down. Again, this takes you right to the TheSourxe V community. Next button will take you to the moderndaymystic.com website. We have a quick medical disclaimer in here. Again, this is all introduced into the software agreement when you install it on your computer. And of course, exit the TheSourxe V. And then it brings us to the core of the technology, the TheSourxe V menu. Now, many of you already know and are familiar with the TheSourxe 4 about the arrays. The arrays are presets that are programmed that work with manifestation. They have all been tested, tried and true by the MDM team. I personally designed them. They were all very, very high energy. And if you look at them, each one is very, very unique, different from the other, and extremely beautiful to look at. Okay, now the presets do not have any predefined manifestations behind them. In the TheSourxe 4, number 7 was really geared towards abundance, but it wasn't in the manual, and the only way you would find out about it is if you listen to some of the shows that I did in 2015. Now, with that said, I want to be clear about this. The TheSourxe V has no pre-programmed manifestations in there. Presets 1 through 10 are clean, meaning they all work in the capacity that they work, And some of them for you will work stronger than others, but there's no definition behind them. Why is there no definition behind them? You know, there is no 100% way of manifesting anything in your life, no matter how you do it. Okay? But the one thing that is true across all of it is it requires a little bit of work on your part. Now, the Source 5 takes the hardest part of that workload out of it, but what is required by you is interaction with the program, allowing you to intuitively move the symbols around, change the colors of them, and find out what really works best for you. Okay? The Source 5, like all the software products, is a muscle. It has a childlike consciousness to it. And when you utilize it, it gets stronger. Okay? Manifesting things in your life require the utmost visualization inside your mindset before you release it to the universe. Okay? The realer your manifestation is in your head, the faster it's going to come into fruition, and the more perfectly formed it's going to come into fruition. And the Source 5 is, you know, the tip of the spear with this type of technology. It is light years beyond any of the earlier iterations. It is the most solid code base, with of course Aquaware 5 being in there, that I've ever written. It's solid and it produces results. You can take a look at some of the videos that people have brought already with the 3-day trial that we did earlier. So with that said, here you load the arrays, you find one, maybe you like it, you move it around, change it a little bit using your own intuition. Again, we're moving the 9 symbols of creation around, and you're intuitively moving them until you find a configuration that really matches your expectations for that by which you want to bring into fruition. Next button, we can save this array. We'll give it a quick name. My first array. Once it's saved, of course, we can always come back and load this array later. It just drops down to the bottom. You can delete the array if you wish. And again, down here, folks, this is the active array that you are working with. We can change the symbol colors as a whole if we like, very quickly from the drop-down menu. Now, you'll notice that these colors are the colors of the MDMI. They start in the bottom of the Hertzian plane and moving all the way up to the 0 point. Some of them look like they're a little bit close, but the gradients are off just enough to get the effects, and more importantly, that part of the magic to happen. So again, here you can change all the colors. You can come back and load your array. And then we come to enter the Source 5. So at this point, you would have a glass of water, or you know, a 5-gallon jug of water. You know, 3 to 4 ounces is really recommended. And what happens is when you click enter the source for it, the software runs, and the only thing that is required of the user at this point is to put your attention on the target water for literally the speed of thought. You push the button, your attention's on the water, and then you can sit back and watch the magic happen. And as the software is running, notice your target water. Sometimes it will start to bubble, sometimes it starts to vibrate, sometimes it moves, sometimes it will crawl out of the glass, sometimes it even soaks through the glass. I've seen it all. Absolutely stunningly amazing. So when the software runs, 5 things are going to happen. The first part is going to run for 3.1 seconds is water preparation. Water preparation removes the memories, the imprints, and the structuring of where the water has been its entire time here on planet Earth. Then user prep runs. User preparation removes the memories and the imprints from the water. Then we have setting the light paths. Setting the light paths are creating the fractals in your reality that are going to help move the manifestation into the water. Then we have setting the light paths. The light paths are what is carried outside the body, and I'll get into that in a minute. And then of course we have nucleation. So when we click here, water prep is running for 3.1 seconds. User prep runs for 3.1 seconds. Pre-nucleating is running for 3.1 seconds. Setting the light paths, 3.1. And then nucleating runs for 13.1 seconds. So in under 30 seconds, folks, you can put your manifestation into the water. At this point, your water is ready to be consumed. Now, like all of my products, folks, you know, I build the toolbox. It's up to you to think outside the box. If you can think outside the box, you can do things way beyond, you know, what I originally designed the software to do. Okay, very, very important. When you're utilizing this technology, think outside the box. TheSourxe 4 was hugely instrumental and hugely successful in helping people really achieve their hopes and their dreams. And the people that had the best manifestations came in, you know, use this technology outside their comfort zone. When you use it outside your comfort zone, that's where the magic happens. That's where the beauty and the majestic power of the Source 5 really is, you know, on top of its game. Utilize it, use it, and, you know, you'll bring your manifestation into fruition. Thank you.